exhibit as well. Well, it is time for the Bell Breakdown. Film critic Josh Bell is here. And we've got two movies to talk about on this Friday, as we always do. Welcome.
Yes. Thank you.
I was just telling you, I'm getting geared up for the Thanksgiving movies that are going to come out.
Yeah, lots of stuff. It's always a big weekend, but it's a few weeks away there.
Right. So right now you think, okay, well, what's going to come out before Thanksgiving that's going to be as good? We got two movies. One, The Nutcracker. People seem to like that.
I mean, The Nutcracker, of course, the ballet is a beloved Christmas tradition. It's a little early for it, maybe, but you know, Christmas starts earlier every year.
Yeah, I know.
So
My satellite radio had Christmas music on it today.
Right. It's
like, what?
Halloween is over, so now it's Christmas, apparently. So we've got The Nutcracker and the Four Realms. This is a Disney movie, and it adapts and changes a lot about the Nutcracker, both the original short story and the ballet that I think a lot of people are familiar with.
Okay.
This is a live-action version. It kind of comes across like a lot of these live-action remakes that Disney has done of its animated movies over the years. Of course, there is no Nutcracker Disney animated movie, so this is just kind of a loud, garish, cash-in, intellectual property refreshment kind of thing, just with no source material. You've got Mackenzie Foy as the young girl Clara, who travels into the mystical realm, or the Four Realms, where she meets the Sugar Plum Fairy, played by Keira Knightley, and Mother Ginger, played by Helen Mirren, and she has to go on an adventure and save the realm from et cetera, et cetera. Okay. And it just kind
Doesn't seem like you like it, Josh.
Not particularly.
Okay.
I mean, it's Disney. They have a huge machine behind them.
Looks pretty.
It looks pretty, although sometimes it's kind of a visual assault. But it looks nice most of the time. There's some decent acting. Keira Knightley is having a lot of fun as the Sugar Plum Fairy. The plot is really crammed full of a lot of standard Hollywood blockbustery type stuff. It borrows from the Chronicles of Narnia. It borrows from Harry Potter. It borrows a lot from the recent Disney Alice in Wonderland movies. And it feels less like the Nutcracker and more just like the latest iteration of the same Disney story that we've seen in a lot of other movies. We do get Misty Copeland, the ballet dancer, who shows up for a little interlude in the middle, and then again during the closing credits, and it really just makes you feel like you should watch the ballet instead. That's what people love. Maybe take your kids if you need to shut them up for 90 minutes.
Okay, got it. Great tip, Josh. But yeah, I mean, you know, maybe mom and the kids or whatever, it might work well. Some popcorn.
It'll be a home movie viewing thing for families in future years, probably.
Okay. Well, we got a minute and a half to talk about this new biopic of Queen. Now, about Queen, I should say. And it was getting like good reviews before it came out. Now it's come out, and I've noticed not even the best score on Rotten Tomatoes.
No, now that people had a chance to see it, they realized that it wasn't very good.
Oh boy.
And it's really a shame. I'm a huge fan of Queen's music. Freddie Mercury is an amazing singer, was a great songwriter, and had a tragic end to his life, of course. And this movie just goes through really the musical biopic formula. You could take almost any musician's story and you plug it into this kind of rise and fall and then come back at the end. This movie is kind of built around the 1985 performance of Live Aid that Queen did. And Rami Malek from Mr. Robot, he does an all right job as Freddie Mercury, although he always seems a little awkward. He's got these prosthetic teeth in that he never quite gets used to. There's a lot of not great costumes and wigs in this movie, and it's like a mediocre music video. They're lip syncing and pantomiming to some great music, but it never gets below the surface and really delves into why Freddie Mercury was such an important figure, what drove his artistry really. It's formulaic and superficial, and it's afraid, I think, of anything complex. And certainly the rest of the members of Queen are just supporting characters. It's really about Freddie Mercury, who is amazing, but I think you can watch so much real footage of Queen and a lot of the stuff they recreate in this movie that's much better than seeing this kind of music video version.
We should hit YouTube instead.
Yeah, exactly. Hit YouTube or streaming services. There's lots of great Queen footage available.
All right. Listen, Josh, thanks so much as always, and we'll see you next Friday. That was a Bell Breakdown.